Hello and welcome to Instant Anime.
Just add music.
I am Sarah,
I'm Jimmy.
and we are here today to pitch you an anime. So we have, previous to this, listened to a song and taken 5 minutes and written down the anime that we created, where that song would be the theme song.
Separately.
Yep, separately. 5 minutes makes it instant. And now we're meeting of the minds together to make,
Meeting together.
with our minds, a mega anime.
Mega anime.
And, right? That's what we do?
That's what we did.
Yay.
The song today was by Zoe, called Via Lactea. Don't know if that's the correct pronunciation. I took 4 years of Spanish, and I got a C the last quarter.
Oh, gosh.
Didn't really get that good of a grade in that class, so don't trust me on that pronunciation.
But it'll be linked below,
It will be.
so you don't have to try and...
You don't have to search. We're
Figure
trying
it
to make
out.
it easy for you.
Yep.
Everybody
it'll be
knows
there.
how YouTube works.
Mm-hmm.
Even my mom, maybe. So yeah, we played rock, paper, scissors. I won, but I decided Sarah should go first tonight.
Lucky me.
Yes.
And shall we then begin?
We shall begin instant anime-ing.
All right.
Okay.
So, let me just destroy the set a little bit here. Sorry. Okay. There is a middle school boy, and he appears very happy-go-lucky. He has a very big imagination and a great love of music. Music is his life, and it incorporates itself into it, much like, I don't think this is a super spoiler, but the first scene of Baby Driver.
Where it's music-oriented.
Yeah, and all the things that occur happen in time with the music. And so that's just how his life kind of works out for him. When he listens to music, his imagination takes him places. And, for example, he can see himself performing live in front of a huge, stadium audience
Right.
sort of thing. Or maybe he hears it and it makes him feel like something else. And so he's able to, transport himself into different places and ideas and stuff. Hope maybe that's going to be helpful for you. Okay. In real life, however, his parents fight all of the time, and he uses music to escape that. So he's a funny guy, but he doesn't really have any friends, and things get worse at home, and he decides that he needs to take a drastic measure, and he assembles a band with other kids from his school that seem not like outcasts, but they're also struggling with their own things. And the main guy, of course, is the guitar vocalist, lead guitar.
Yep.
There is a male drummer and a young female bassist, all
Cool.
little middle school kids. The story I imagined was the formation of their band, the practice, and then when they play a song, where they're taken in that imagination. I came up with a really bad title, Beats from the Basement, but nonetheless, it came into my head. And,
Farm those beats.
It's just like a middle school slice of life. There's lots of music and elaborate scenes that the main character imagines, and later he and his band imagine. And
Together.
they're also, trying to figure out life, and he's got these parents that are angry, and the kids have problems, and that was what I came up with.
Cool.
Beats from the Basement. Because I couldn't think of anything that wasn't...
We might
Garage band.
rework the title there.
I was just proud of myself for thinking of something.
You got a title, yeah.
That's very unusual.
That's pretty good. I think our ideas will fit well together,
Okay.
given what you've laid out to me and what my idea is. They're not super...
Similar?
Well, I mean, they're actually more alike than I thought.
Imagine?
So, yeah, it's kind of cool.
Okay.
Imagine. So that's your idea.
That
Beats
was
from
my
the
idea.
basement. My idea is about a baseball team. They're unprepared to even beat their high school rivals, or maybe middle school rivals.
Mm-hmm.
And now they have to save the underwater world beneath the school's baseball field. So one night they're all staying too late on the field to practice because they're very underprepared for the game the next day, and they're swallowed by the field. I'm kind of thinking like the fire in Howl's Moving Castle,
Oh.
when he like eats the eggs and his mouth is like wow.
Calcifer is pretty cute.
So Calcifer's mouth is kind of like the field opening up and swallowing them. The xylophone part of the song specifically made me think of them post swallowing their like landing,
Their descent.
their descent onto like the underwater part. So when they land, it's like sand particles kind of dispersing, and it's not like they're gonna drown. It's like a special
It's magic.
magical world. And it's like inverted of the baseball field. Let's see. That was the biggest like visual part in mine, is like they're all silhouetted, so it's just like one black color, and then they like land each baseball player.
And then the sand.
Yeah.
Cool.
The team captain is obviously the lead character and has to rally the team together to save the underwater world from certain destruction. And then I thought of the idea is that the destruction of the baseball field in their world would destroy the parallel underwater world as well. And it's being destroyed because they're all seniors of maybe middle school or like 8th grade or whatever. And the turnout for next year's like baseball team was extremely low. They had like 2 kids show up. So it's like, well, no more baseball team this year. We got to get rid of the field and make a new track or something like that.
Gotcha.
So their field is under siege from the evil administration, and
Down with the man.
it kind of is reflective in the underwater world that they need to save.
Cool.
So that was my idea.
Cool.
Yeah. It's kind of weird, but it's what happened in my mind
Cool.
with the song. So I thought to combine our ideas, your main character is also the baseball team captain. So it's like...
I think it makes more sense with yours that they're older.
Okay.
Because if they're like young kids, they probably shouldn't be at the baseball field like late at night. And I think it just makes more sense if they're high school.
Does it make sense in yours if they're in high school?
Yeah, it could still work.
Okay.
The only thing that made me put them in middle school is that made the boy supposed to be more dependent on his parents, but they're not there for him because they're too wrapped up in themselves.
Well, I mean, high schoolers are still very dependent on their parents.
Yeah, there's a little bit more freedom, but that was the only reason I chose middle school.
Okay.
So high school's totally cool.
Cool. If it's cool with you.
That's cool with me.
All right. It works better. It does.
It does. It just makes more
practice.
sense.
It doesn't have to be late night practice, but it kind of makes sense for the whole like turning of the...
Yeah, the whole like magical thing.
Yeah. So, are they still in a band?
They don't have to be. It's just the strong visual I had was a kid like imagining himself.
Yeah. I remember when
As,
you were
like, the
saying
singer.
that, I pictured my team captain having that power to very vividly imagine things, and then accidentally, like, all the planets align and the moon shines at the correct angle, and that imaginative power turns real for that period of time, and that's when they flip. Is like, he's always escaping to these different things when he's at home playing guitar, but then this one time he's like accidentally kind of daydreaming at night, and then it becomes real.
Okay,
Yeah?
that's cool.
Cool.
And he doesn't have to be like a big musician. It could just be that music.
He just plays the guitar.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna say that
Or he listens to music. I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say he pulls a lot of strength from music and a lot of like.
It would be cool if he had a little iPod and a little.
If we baby driver it
If
up.
we baby drivered it.
But if baseball is his main passion, it probably makes a bit more sense.
Yeah.
And music just
Exists.
fuels him. That's the word I wanted. Fuels
I
him.
gotcha. Okay,
Yes.
cool. Yeah. Pumps him up.
Yeah.
Cool. Pumps up his teammates too.
So
He's
maybe
always the best at picking like a soundtrack to get
that's
him.
their team theme song
Yeah.
for getting pumped for practice
Yeah.
or games or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. And so maybe I have an extra layer to add.
All right.
Maybe he's trying to get everyone to visualize winning and win the collective power of all them visualizing it with the moons aligning. That's when.
The moons.
The many moons.
Many moons.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, it's like
the
it's a
collective.
perfect storm. The stars of
Does it make sense that it would be... I mean, you didn't really play a whole lot of baseball,
I did
but
as a child.
that's... I don't know if it's still... Whatever. Would imagining playing underwater be helpful? Like, is that...
I didn't think the baseball underwater translated. It
Okay.
was more like they're unprepared to even go against their real life baseball counterparts. How are they supposed to be able to wield bats to fend off evil creatures or something in the underwater realm
Okay.
or whatever? But the whole time is they're not really realizing that their world is having this impact on the parallel world because they're already like, well, all this evil stuff is already going on here. It's like, obviously, but maybe they are more intertwined than we think.
Okay.
And that when they defeat the evil, it like at the end of the show, a bunch of kids show up and want to play baseball,
Yeah.
and then the field is saved,
All right.
and they like.
So what's the evil in the underwater world?
I didn't think that far.
Okay.
I just said complete destruction.
Oh my. All right.
Yeah. Defeat the evil.
So in real life, it's money, basically. The administration doesn't want to pay for it. Maybe they've got like a donor that wants to put in a track.
They're losing money on the baseball field.
Okay. So how would that translate to an underwater, like, money power struggle thing? Are we thinking they're like fish people?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's definitely like a race of something in the parallel world.
And they can talk.
And they can talk and they can converse.
Good. Okay.
Because I think to them, the baseball field is reflective. So, like...
So they watch baseball?
Exactly.
Okay.
So they can't be seen because the baseball field is,
Yeah, it's a baseball field.
baseball field, grass, turf, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But when they like land on the ground, it's like a mirror, and they can still see their world in that. And maybe it's like them playing baseball throughout the year, not just them, but like everyone who's played baseball in that field throughout the years has had an impact on this parallel world because the diamond is like the center of some town or something.
Okay.
I don't know. It's like it's been a tradition to watch the baseball games in this
And is it
way.
mostly like entertainment? Would it be like going and watching a sports game?
Yeah,
or is
yeah.
It
I was
something
thinking.
more.
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, it's not great, but what if they, they're like a superstitious fish people, and it's like if they, can get the ball to this, like, I don't know, if they can get a triple, then that means, there's going to be better algae this year.
Better
like,
crops.
do they use it as some sort of religious thing?
Why not?
Do they think of the players as like gods then?
Maybe. That's why they're just like kids, but they're put to task to
Save the world.
Save the
Save
underwater world.
Fish world.
Fish world.
Which maybe because the games haven't been going so well because the players aren't great, they've been making bad underwater world decisions based on like what they're reading the diamond, like you would like tea leaves or something.
So it's negatively affecting them.
Yes,
because they're a shitty baseball team.
Yeah, and so when the baseball team was prosperous, then the underwater world did really well. But now that the team isn't doing so well, neither is the underwater world.
I gotcha. So it's
Do
like...
you kind of like that?
I do.
Okay.
I think that it plays into all of them wishing to win causing this thing, because at the same time the fish people were like also wishing them to win, so they both wished the same thing, and then it caused the like switcheroo. Not that anyone like Fish World came out and just like flopping around.
But yeah, it opened the...
Yes, the one-way portal.
Mm-hmm.
One way.
So they're in the fish world. The fish world people are all...
I just said underwater because it was what I pictured. It doesn't have to be like fish people.
Okay.
But could be.
It could just be...
It could just be like a parallel world that's like darker and low gravity.
Okay.
That was kind of the main thing is like them landing, because it's like it clearly inverts,
Mm-hmm.
but then they still like land like they're... I don't know if that makes sense to you visually.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I follow.
I don't know why that stood out to me though.
That's cool. I didn't have a strong...
And like one of them
visual.
has a baseball bat.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's a baseball player.
And they're doing like cool anime poses.
Yes.
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 Which are just poses, but
But they're cool.
drawn anime.
Yeah, with hair and attitude.
Yep.
So... Are we missing something?
Is it
how do
an
they get...
intramural team? Since you had a girl bassist, do you want... I'd be fine with...
Yeah. There should be.
Softball team.
Now it's T-ball. No. Yeah, I think it
Slow
should be.
pitch.
It should be.
Yeah. Cool.
Do they...
It just gives more, diversity to the team anyways.
Mm-hmm. We could always throw in a romance or something.
Yeah.
How do they fix things and get back?
I don't know.
Do we need to?
No, we don't really. Leave it open-ended.
All right, but we want them to learn something underwater that causes them to become a great team and play well so that the baseball diamond is safe.
Yeah.
That's the main goal.
Yeah.
Right.
And maybe since it's like lower gravity, they get really like jacked.
Wait, isn't that not how that works?
I don't know.
Isn't that why astronauts have to work out a bunch in
It'd
space?
be higher gravity.
Yeah.
Whatever.
They get really good.
They get really good at baseball
They
because there's
learn
a
the
magical...
way
Yeah, like
of-
Joe DiMaggio is under the water.
And now we're playing the "If you build it, they will come" game.
Yep, Babe Ruth is in the cornfields.
He's coming out with his iPod.
He's like, hey, my favorite song is Baby Driver by Simon and Garfunkel.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Now it's ridiculous. But I kind of like the image of there being baseball players that come out of like seaweed. I don't know why. That kind of sounds cool to me. Kind of feel the dreams-ish.
Just a smidge.
Just kind of trope that. Milk that trope for all it's worth.
Okay.
I like that movie.
It's a great movie.
Isn't that what's his name? Kevin
Costner?
Kevin Costner?
I believe so.
What a guy.
Yeah. That's a good one.
He would approve. He'll be in the show.
Why not?
And Steve Bloom.
He's the team captain's dad.
Oh, that's pretty good. Because he wouldn't have to be in it very much. Because he's very expensive.
Yeah.
Because he's in like everything.
Yeah. Do you think he would stoop so low as to voice act? For
Yeah, totally.
Anime
Totally. I'm sure he's
that
done it
we
before.
made up in our living room.
No.
Now that you put it that way.
We could get a Kevin Costner
Sound-alike?
sound-alike impersonator.
Yeah, that's probably a better word for it. Well, I was thinking look-alike, but I was fast enough to switch the word.
I like
in my
that we always
mind.
try to get a celebrity in the show, though.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, can Lee Pace be in all of them?
We've already established that he is, so no question.
I'll get a picture with him.
Every day.
Be so
Because he'll be in the
cool.
studio all the time.
Be so cool.
His Instagram will just be you, like in the background.
You can be there too.
Yeah, he'll crop me out.
Well, you are like as tall as he is, and
Yeah.
that would be threatening.
Yeah, maybe.
Or it'd be a picture of you two and like just top of my head. Because that's all that
With
would
both of our hands on your head.
just leaning with your elbows. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I want this picture.
I do too.
I really want this
How
picture.
do we meet Lee Pace?
Well, if we keep making great ideas.
It's true. He'll contact us.
Oh my God, can you imagine?
If you build it, they will come.
Yes. Yes. And he can contact us on Twitter at Instant Anime Pod.
It's true. Good plug. Good plug.
Thanks.
Are we at the title phase?
I mean, I'm a little uneasy that we haven't figured out all of the story, but
Okay,
that's just me.
let's think of the evil then. I guess.
Well,
What is like a evil fish currency?
oil?
Oh, I like that. Maybe there's like a higher being within the underwater realm that's like polluting.
What if it's another human that came through and got trapped, but somehow is able to like, maybe not trapped, but an older
Baseball player. Babe
yeah,
Ruth.
that maybe his like dreams were crushed as a child, and so
Not Babe Ruth then.
no, sorry, I heard you, but it didn't register what you'd said.
No, I got it. Yeah, like a baseball player that never made it out of the minors or something.
He never had his dream realized, and so one night in anger he was transported, and because he was transported to the other world in anger, things were different, and he's trying to explain
Right,
them.
and the fish people were angry too, and so they had summoned him, and then he's kind of fucking stuff up.
Yeah,
I like that a lot.
cool, because I feel like oil.
But does he not age in the? I feel like he's
Yeah.
been there a long time.
He has,
But he doesn't age, and
because
he's
it's
still kind of
different,
like
like gravity. and
right. But he's
stuff.
like a high school like age.
I was picturing a little older, but high
Right,
school
right.
would be fine.
But like early college or
Yeah,
whatever.
early 20s.
Yeah. But he was at the high school field because that's where he like learned to play.
Yeah, maybe he got rejected and he came back to be like, why? Why did you do this? Why did you get my hopes up?
Right. Or he came with like a lighter to like light the turf on fire or something.
Dark.
Try and destroy his
Burn his name
destroy
into
my
it.
dream, I destroy your field.
Yeah. Ah, there's a wind.
And then he's transported.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oil's like poisonous to fish.
Right.
Not that these people are necessarily fish, but I mean, if it is in water still, then that's like pollution.
It's like, yeah.
That he's
I don't know
threatening
why it
them
was
with.
water to me. I think xylophones just kind of
I'm not trying to tear it
think of
apart or
water.
anything.
No. I'm trying to think if it wasn't water, if it's just like because it's a different parallel world, there are just different.
Well, the other part is it could just be that in the like tractor beam, it's like a different gravity, and so they do land and you get your sand part. But then in the rest of it, it's normal gravity.
Okay, I like that.
Is that simpler?
Yeah.
Okay. So they're not necessarily fish people, but maybe they're like aliens
Yeah.
or something?
They're like humans but different. Because it's a parallel world. There's slight differences. It's evolved parallel with the humans and Earth. But it's not Earth. It's Earth there.
Oh, that's only a little terrifying.
Earth.
Ew. It's from From the underworld, for lack of a better term, from the swallowing world, where is the baseball field? Is it like in the sky? Like they look up to it?
No, I think it's on the ground.
Okay.
And
But they
sit
see
in
the bottom of it?
Yeah, they sit in bleachers.
So
and
they see
look
all their
down at
feet.
it. Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to clarify that.
Yeah.
Because I think I'd been picturing it in the sky.
Mm.
And them all looking up at it like stars.
Maybe it's reflected in the sky, but it's like, it is for sure on the ground.
Okay.
It can be both. I don't care.
Are you telling me that's not a really important plot
It's
point?
not real.
No! All right.
Okay.
So they all watch it. They derive great wisdom from it.
They study it, the scholars. Mm-hmm. But it's like some people watch it for fun because they realize it's a sport, and then others are like,
It's more...
the foul ball of third inning. And then they like write it down.
It's more of a, like, mythological sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like they've outgrown the need for it. But
right.
time moves differently, and so...
So when they come through, there's like one guy still studying it, and he's like the one who still believed that there was it was like the one connection between their worlds. Mm-hmm. Cool. And he's voiced by Kevin Costner.
Not at all confusing.
Nope. Or Matthew McConaughey. No, he's too big. We'll never get...
You really think of Matthew McConaughey as like a studious monk type?
I think he's very talented. I think his range...
All right.
Yeah. I think he could
All
pull
right.
it off. All right.
Yeah. You saw it.
I didn't say Owen Wilson. I mean, come on.
Oh.
Wow. He's like, wow, you guys came from the baseball field. Wow.
It's a little Mickey Mouse.
Wow.
Just a little.
Yeah, but so is Owen Wilson, so whatever.
Ooh, harsh words.
Harsh words, Owen. Come at me, bro.
Please don't. Please don't. Okay.
All right.
So there's a bad guy who's somehow getting some sort of resource from them.
Yes.
Exploiting the
Yes,
people.
he's turned a profit from evil doing.
But it's destroying their world?
Slower than if they demolished the field in the real world.
Wait, please explain that.
I was saying because the baseball field, is going to be a track. Is like when the track is there and the baseball field is gone, then their world is completely destroyed.
Oh.
That was my thing.
I hadn't realized that urgency.
Yes.
Oh.
That's the thing. As soon as it's paved over or whatever, it's like the last light of that world goes out.
Damn.
Yeah.
I had missed that part.
Oh, I said it.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Damn. Okay.
Yes, I said the destruction of the baseball field in their world would destroy the parallel world beneath it.
Yep. That didn't stick.
That's okay. It doesn't have to be that.
No, that to me that makes more sense.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Do you think if they destroy the baseball field in the underwater world, it destroys the real world?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
So they're
I
not
think
equal.
it just like dooms themselves.
Cool. So maybe there's some point in the show where the bad guy comes back to the reflecting pool of the baseball field and starts like hitting it with a bat and trying to destroy it and be like, if I can't leave, no one can, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, let's do title.
Okay.
We got the pretty basis of the show down.
Thank you. I feel better about that.
Cool.
I needed that.
Well, I had it for you at the very beginning.
Ho hum. Baseball and what?
Baseball and
Music? Have we gone? It's not so much about music anymore.
Astrology.
Yeah? Mythological stuff?
Yeah. You want to do that?
Yeah, I mean, you took a class on baseball. Do you want the baseball word?
I'll hit a home run.
Oh, dear. That's a lot of pressure.
That's my one term for the day.
You just pointed somewhere, and now you've got to...
I got to hit it there.
Yeah.
Oh,
See?
shit.
I know baseball.
I know Babe Ruth, though.
A little bit. He's not just a candy bar.
No, but he's a damn good candy bar.
If you had to be a candy bar.
I don't know. I haven't tried that Trader Joe's one.
We did. It was called like a Boffo.
Boffo or something stupid.
It's a silly name.
I don't know if I'm a Boffo bar yet.
Yeah. Maybe we're just a bunch of Boffos.
Why does that sound bad?
It sounds like a clown.
Oh, Boffo the Clown.
I don't know if it is one, but it should be.
My mom would be all over it.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't really... Are you actually afraid of clowns?
I don't like clowns.
But you're
Who
not
likes clowns?
You're not like terrified
No,
of them?
those pictures aren't like bringing back repressed memories. They're just...
Okay. It's just not...
Just why were there so many clowns? Was she trying to make me like clowns? I don't like clowns.
Trying to make you happy.
I'm not scared. I just cry when I see clowns. When I was a child.
Oh, okay. I was going to say...
I haven't seen a clown in a while. I don't know.
And that's when I turned around and put on a red nose.
And you were a clown the whole time.
Okay, I'll take the nose off.
Okay, you're doing a baseball word? No, I'm doing
No,
a baseball
I'm
word. You're
doing
doing an
a-
astrology word. Star word?
Star word.
Star word.
Starward bound.
I kind of like it.
Star word? Just that? Like W-A-R-D? Okay.
Like towards the stars. Star word. Homeward star. No. Are you thinking of words?
I thought of a good baseball word,
Well,
actually.
you can take that and
I'll remember
shove
it. I'll shove it in my brain
Shove it in
for
your brain for filing
next-
for later.
the next time.
Yeah,
If we
if-
don't hit a home run the
we don't
first
hit a-
time.
Grand salami.
That's not a thing.
Grand slam?
Grand slam, but not a
Grand
salami.
salami is a slang term for grand slam. Learned that in baseball class.
I'd like to see your textbook.
I sold it.
That's good. That's good that you did. All right.
That's good. No one wanted it. Surprised someone bought it.
Well, no comment. Okay. Astrology word.
Baseball word. Okay. You got anything for me?
Not yet.
Okay. I'll just keep saying baseball words. Starward home.
Starward bound.
Starward is bad. It's too much like star words. I just... With like O-R-D, you know? It's bad.
Yeah, I wasn't.
I know. I'm telling you to think of star words. So...
It's dumb, but something has appeared
You
in my
got something
head.
in your head?
I have.
Are you thinking star words?
I'm sort of.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, ready?
3, 2, 1.
Prometheus.
Pitch.
We have alliteration
How
on
do we
our
do alliteration?
side.
Huh, that's cool.
That is pretty cool.
Prometheus pitch.
It's not a great
The
name.
pitch of Prometheus.
It's not a great name.
No. All right, so we switch it up.
I was trying to think of mythology because I couldn't think of star words.
Star Wars.
Star Wars. Yeah.
It's the star word. Okay.
All right, I've got that baseball one I thought
You got that
of.
baseball one. I got a Star Wars.
This is too fun.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Nova.
Diamond.
Nova Diamond. Mine's a bad word.
Diamond Nova?
Diamond Prometheus.
I was just thinking of if they're, like getting guidance and whatnot from the diamond in the sky. Oh, God, diamond in the sky.
That's good. That's good.
As soon as I said it.
That's really good. That's it. Holy shit. That's a high five.
Yeah.
Diamond in the sky. Look at you. Look at you, Lucy.
Aw, thanks.
Look at you.
Look at
That's
me
good.
floating around with my eyes closed.
Look at you. Being a drug allegory.
That's really not the turn I was expecting. Is it too cheesy or you?
No, it's
okay.
fantastic.
Okay.
It is very cheesy, but it's the title now.
We've done it.
Diamond in the Sky. It's great too.
So I guess now it's got to be like reflected in the sky or
Definitely. It's like prismatic in the sky though.
Yeah,
It's not like they can look up and witness it. Like they look down to
I
see
was
it.
picturing maybe some sort of prism mirror sort of situation to make it like project
Yes. Yes.
so that all the peoples can see it, even
Yeah.
if they were not able
Across
to
the
afford,
land.
Yeah, if they couldn't afford a bleacher seat.
Cool. I dig it.
Cool.
That was good.
We're getting better.
Look at you.
Aw.
Coming up with the title all by yourself.
Aw, look what I did. We're getting back in the swing.
Yeah. This was good. This was a very original idea.
Yeah, it was.
Mine was just weird sounding.
Not gonna lie, I did not see that coming.
Yeah?
Yep.
Out of left field.
Yeah, it was. Stop. People are gonna think you're a clown.
I'm no clown. I hate clowns. Going to clown college.
Oh, please don't. No. No.
The car! It's full of clowns!
Although you already have the shoes for it.
Hey,
Oh.
I'll make you watch It,
No.
the remake.
No.
It's probably worse than the first one.
Stop. I will
one has
never
Tim
sleep
Curry in it.
again.
Tim Curry? That's his name, right?
Yeah, it's his name.
Somebody that's Steph Curry, the basketball player.
Well, we have been talking about.
There's a great clip on YouTube of Steph Curry playing basketball against a bunch of Korean comedians that all have like ridiculous like giant puppets or like various things to make him
How
worse.
did you find this?
It was on Reddit. It was great. I'll show you later.
Okay, I'd like that.
Cool. So we came up with Diamond in the Sky,
Mm-hmm.
a baseball anime
About another world.
about another world coming this winter,
Well,
2017.
baseball season's in the spring, though.
Oh, fuck. 2019. Spring 2019. We can't have too many of our own shows lined up for the same season.
You don't want to hedge our bets?
No.
Okay.
Plus, it's going to take a really long time to develop that, like, underwater scene. It's going to look real cool with the prism.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, Prism.
Hey, look at that.
Shout out to another episode
About drugs.
that we made up.
We sure did. All right. Are we done?
I think so.
All right.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you for listening to Instant Anime.
Just Add Music, please.
Follow us on Twitter.
Or at the very least, suggest some song ideas.
Somewhere. Figure it out.
We would suggest either Twitter or on
Podbean.
Podbean. You can comment with your Facebook, it appears.
Yes. I think. I've never done it, so I don't know.
I'm not going to try.
Do it. But yeah, thank you for listening.
Thank you so much.
Have a good time watching Diamond in the Sky, spring 2019. Spring season.
Whenever it happens. Coming soon.
Never.
Yeah,
All right.
if we're honest.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening.